It's time for a new series here on my channel, one I've been thinking about for a long time and been it's just been crazy, as you well are aware. So I call this series Comments. And what this is your comments on my posts, and probably in the future I'm going to open it up to comments on all posts, because as I've said before, I learned so much from your comments. You're brilliant. So, don't let it go to your head, but come on. So I got an awesome video, an awesome post. It's to start off here, to start this series off with. It's by Mark Moss. If you're not following Mark Moss, go follow him on YouTube and social and all that. He's brilliant. Let's take a listen, and then I'm going to dive into the comments underneath this post. We're going to learn something, and we're going to have some fun, because these comments are so good. All right, here we go. Here's the post.
It's a race. This is the war. The race is, can they get their Chinese social credit score system installed before enough people wake up and revolt against them? Which one comes first? And so I work with a sense of urgency. I see this as a war of information, and that's a war that I can fight. I'm trying to pump out as much information as I can. I put out about 10 hours of content a week because I believe that we're in a war. I believe with a sense of urgency. I think war will be decided within the next 2 years. And the outcome, as I did a podcast with Peter McCormick, you can check it out. It's called The Battle for the Fate of Humanity. And I believe it's the battle for the fate of humanity. It's the world that my kids are going to have. And we either win and we're free, or we lose and we're in slavery for the rest of humanity.
So baller. Dude, do you see what I'm talking about? That guy is awesome. All right, so let's get into this. Now, you can find all these comments beneath that post. And we're going to go through a bunch of these here. I'm going to be censoring myself, because that's the game we play in this day and age. Again, if you want to find the comments, go to the post. I'll put the link in the description down below. So let's get in here. So this guy says, he's 100% correct, but pay no attention to it, because drag queens and trans people and football, beer, wings, boobies are critically important. Keep looking at Donnie Orange Hands and that acephalic yammering kid sniffing clone that falls upstairs 3 times and what in his pants and has no idea he's even alive. Stay focused on those things and enjoy your soon-to-be servitude. Let's hope that doesn't happen. With a crushing tyranny that will be so brutal that it will rival Genghis Khan and Attila the Hun in scope of brutality. The globalist elite won't be responsible for the destruction of bloodshed. We will be offered to agree to be governed by AI that the transhumanists will implement. Listen, my loves, when real crisis occurs by design and the people enter into legitimate suffering, the people will demand a savior, whether a revision of government or a messiah, and you can be assured they will provide you with one. They always do, right? They always do. Be careful what you ask for, and understand this: in maritime admiralty, commercial banking, law jurisdiction, your silence is considered tacit acquiescence and agreement to their offerings. If you have a duty and obligation to speak and you fall silent, then you have agreed to their terms. Let me comment on that. This comment is baller. Like, there's a lot of people out there that I don't feel are taking this shit as seriously as they could be. I'm not going to should on you, but as they could be, right? My whole let me finish this, and then we'll jump in. There's a couple more sentences. Maritime admiralty jurisdiction is the polar opposite of the common law. Now, these are some things that are going over my head in a degree, but hey, this is what we learn in comments, right? We learn things we didn't know, and we share information we didn't have. Silence at the common law is not a valid agreement. Thus endeth the lesson. Aux pat aut bellum. And I looked that up, that Latin. I think that's Latin, the other day, but I forget what it says. Go look it up. Outpax aut bellum. It's something interesting. It's an interesting thing. So this comment is baller. Okay, what I was going to say about this is the whole point that I started speaking out about this. I don't want to talk about this shit. I don't want to alienate people. I don't want to polarize people, but we're in sketchy times. I mean, they lied to us. It is very clear to me that BIGPHARMA pretty much owns politicians, the mainstream media and maybe middle stream media, celebrities, entertainment people, music people, magazines, books, all that stuff. I mean, dude, billions of dollars. And those people are not good stewards of our trust. I mean, look what the hell happened. They started and created the opioid epidemic. I mean, give me a break. Why on God's green earth would anyone look to them to solve any problem or give them any information at all? That's a baller comment. Let's see what time we got here. I don't want to go too long. Everybody always says, wake up, America. Okay, I agree. So now what do we do to revolt against it? Seriously, what do we do besides comment on social media? Awesome comment. Let me talk about that for a minute. For one, do not comply with these tyrants and idiots. Do not comply. Share information. That in and of itself, winning. You are winning if you're not complying. They need us to do what they ask us to do. That was one of the big red flags in 2020 and 2021. My government, who never listens to me, doesn't give two shits what I think about them and their, basically drunken sailor spending, their visits to Epstein Island, their collusion and coercion all around the globe. They never investigate things I want to have them investigate. I'd love to find out why people keep getting suicided that are related to the Clintons. I would love to know that, right? But they're never going to investigate that because they're all part of one little group. So when they ask me to do something, I don't know what to tell people. No, I'm never listening to them. And I will take it a step further. If I see them coming down the street, any one of them, I'm going to cross to the other side. I don't trust those mofos at all in any way, shape, or form. I don't like them. I don't trust them. They're super sketch to me. So when they ask me to do something, no, I'm not doing it. That's what you do. You just do not comply. You resist these people. They are not good people. I may change the title of it, but right now it's called The Patriot's Guide to Saving America. Go check it out and the reason I may change the title is this. This is bigger than just America. This is global, right? This is like Mark Moss said, this is the race to save humanity. This is not just America. That's why I said I may change the title to The Human Being's Guide to Saving Humanity. Like we're all in this shit together. And one of the things is educate yourself. Do not comply. Resist these people. They need you to do what they ask you to do. There's less of them than there is of us. So the more you can wake up yourself, the better off you're going to be and spread that information and knowledge to other people. Let's find another one. This guy says, with you, brother. Thanks for the support there. And there's another comment. So what can people do? Share on social. What more? So again, yes, share on social. Yes, talk about it. Don't move forward. Do not move forward until they, I'm still back in 2000, in 9/11 of 2000. That's where I'm still at. I have serious questions about that whole debacle. I didn't at the time as much, but I do now. So I'm not moving forward until my questions get answered. I don't care what people call me a conspiracy theorist. Again, everything's on the line. It's funny. Here's a comment about the 9.11. And Afghanistan was another shit show. What did we do there? 20 years, billions of dollars, lives lost. If you believe what Julian Assange says, that all these wars are simply to wash tax dollars out of the American tax base into the hands of the global elite in the military industrial complex, that jives. Afghanistan, we just left all of our equipment there, billions of dollars of equipment. Who knows where it's going to end up? It's already ending up all in places all around the world. We got nothing out of that. We put infrastructure into the airbase. Total shit show. This guy says we need to wake the fook up, everyone that still support Biden and the Democrats, to save America and our future. The problem is that many, many still hate Trump, and their hate is bigger than their love for America, so they don't mind going, I think he's saying hell. Yeah, people hate Trump so bad they're willing to vote for this clown show, Biden. What the crap is going on? Let's see what else. We'll see if we have time for one more here. This one says, why does it always fall on the shoulders of our kids from generation to generation? Odd. I'll tell you why. Because people are selfish. They'd rather live for themselves now and kick that can down the road. That's why we're 31 trillion in debt. All these parents, not don't take offense to this, but all these parents that are like doing it a rock star job raising their kids. Are you really? Are you really? The most important thing that you can do as a parent is to question your leaders and question authority and hopefully set the world up in a better way for your kids. I'll leave you with this. Do you understand the depths of financial slavery and maybe even physical slavery? I have no idea that your children will inherit if you don't question your government and resist them and do not comply and do your research. I mean, come on. If you love your kids, it's the least you can do. Thanks for listening to this first episode in my comment series. Look for more. Leave me a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. Follow me on social media, especially on Instagram. That's kind of the tip of my spear at gmarkphillips. Again, you'll find the link to that dope baller Mark Moss social post in the description down below. Thanks so much. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.